everybody, welcome back to Quest Junkies. It's Monday night and that can only mean one thing. Are you ready to fuck? Because it is time for the 1 year anniversary special of the Rhódania Chronicles. Say hi, guys!
Hey,
Hi,
guys!
Hi, guys!
And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. We are reunited! It must be an anniversary special. So yes, we are thrilled to be here with you to tell this wonderful story. You will see periodically in the chat messages supporting all of our friends of the channel and things like being able to get your own dice at a discounted rate to feed those hungry dice goblins. You can see also there is a emote for said dice eating featuring our favorite Connell eating said dice. So do check those out. Go support our wonderful friends. So, let's just do a bit of a quick recap. Because last we left off, the Wyld Ones were left without their shield. One Connell McGinnisey as he was taken away from them. 3 weeks went by. The group, unsure of where he was, of what to do, and how to proceed, really. So they did what they thought best and waited. And over those 3 weeks, they made Zundanag a home of sorts. They were given a home. They were given gifts as they were proclaimed the new heroes of Zundanag and had a bit of a celebrity status now. Often they would see kids playing in the streets in like homemade cosplays of the vague memory they have of seeing the Wyld Ones in the fighting arena defending the free people. And towards the end of the last session, some more friends showed up as Brim Smallboy, who had attempted to make the trip for the tournament, was just a little too late, unfortunately. He got held up, but he did deliver not just many hugs and laughs, but also a letter to Frike, one that she had been waiting for, from the king of Etheriond, who had pledged to support the group as they investigate the Great Reconvergence and everything surrounding that. Frike still coming to terms with the disappearance of Connell, adjusting to this sudden change, and some personal struggles, some regarding the dark scar, wound, whatever it may be on her chest that she has, for the most part, kept hidden from most of the group. And for the first time, she decided to pray, to reach out into the ether in the hopes of communing with the Raven Queen in search of answers. Prayers which were heard as she did speak with this matron of ravens and was given a vision of a snowscape, some ruins, convoluted, confusing imagery, which finished with a single word, Morriganarth. Still, there was a lot of information to process, and she began to do so. And where we left the group, after reuniting with Brim Smallboy and introducing Brim to their latest member, Westerly, the group headed into town to collect some new armor for Rhys. But that is not where we rejoin the story. Because first, we're going to take a trip to the Shadowfell. As we find Phobos, the older brother of Frike, and Connell McGinnisey running through a dark storm in the Shadowfell, running through endless tunnels and caverns, the sound of horrific beasts chasing them behind. You hear the guttural growls coming from behind you. Connell, you find yourself sprinting. Just ahead of you, you see Phobos clutching his right shoulder. He is wounded. He is hurt. You have been fending off these creatures for what seems like the last few hours. But eventually it got too much and you have been overwhelmed. So Phobos ordered you to run. So run you do. And eventually, you find yourself at a dead end. You've gained a little bit of ground, but you've only got moments. You turn around and you see Phobos kicking at the ground. Fuck! Fuck! We're out of time.
How many beasts are there left?
You can make a perception check if you wish, but it is difficult to ascertain.
Perception check. First roll of season 2, and that is a 7.
A 7. It is difficult. These are long tunnels. You hear the growls echoing, but when you saw them before you started running, it looked like they just kept on coming.
Connell's going to stand in front of Phobos, between him and the beasts. He's going to... I'd imagine he already has a sword drawn. He's just going to like point it, 2 hands held, point it towards like the beasts. Mm-hmm. And the heroic energy that manifested during the tournament, he's now kind of like honed it in a way where like instead of just glowing, it's starting to take on a fiery form as if he's about to summon his chains as he points it. Mm-hmm. Well, I didn't expect to go out like this, but I'll protect you till the very end, Phobos.
Fuck it, there's no time. Connell, I'm sorry. I will come back for you. I will come back. I don't want to do this, but for now, just... And he grabs your shoulder. When you see her, Morriganath. Can you do that? Just tell her, Morriganath.
What?
There's no time. And he clutches your shoulder quite hard, and you feel the area around you shift as gravity seems to spiral out of control, and your stomach lurches as he casts banishment on you. At that point, Wyld Ones. Another sunny afternoon in Zundanag, you find yourselves leaving the armory as Rhys has just picked up a shiny new set of armor. And what does this armor look like?
Well, right now we're walking into town. That armor is currently just a hump of metal that is just like he's carrying it. It's all wrapped up in like a nice blue cloak. I guess this has been a long time coming, huh, Rhódania?
Yeah, you're no longer gonna be squishy anymore. What did you go for in the end?
I got this really nice discount on some mithril armor.
don't know what that is, but that sounds cool.
I don't know what it is either, but it's quiet.
Like, Brim steps up and says, do you think they have small boy size?
What?
They might have a helmet that your body can fit in.
I tried wearing a helmet once. I think I had it on back to front, so I'm not really a hat person, so I don't know.
We might be able to find something for you, Brim. Even if it's something like, I don't know, putting 2 sheets of paper over you. At least it's a little bit of something.
Oh, I did that once. I made a little boat. I think somebody called it porigami? Origami? I don't know.
Oh.
It was a fun word. I don't know.
We could fashion you a cloak.
Oh, a cloak that billows in the night. That sounds mysterious. I like it. Yes, let's do that. I think I could rock a cloak.
You know what you can do as well, if it billows at night? You could, like, have someone, a big torch, and project your image in the sky. And you'd be like, Brim Small Boy at your service. Da-da-da-da.
Is this
Brim
my
Small
hero
Boy the
story?
Vigilante.
I don't know what a vigilante is, but it sounds sexy.
Let's just say it's you. Actually, I don't know what a vigilante is either. Rhódania, Frank, what's a vigilante?
Someone who does things in the name of good.
It's seeking justice
Revenge.
outside. Yes, sometimes revenge, but it's, to my understanding, it's with not entirely within the constraints of the law.
Are we vigilantes?
Sometimes.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Okay,
well
no, don't
it's
tell
all
my
in
mom.
the,
Don't
it's
tell
all
my
in the
mom.
name of greater good, the greater good anyway, so.
Great, you're good.
Where's Rhódania's mum?
That's what I want to know. I think she's back at the house. I know that her and Coddle's mom are getting on quite well, so.
Yeah, they're in the midst of
not
like,
titty bitties, but, you
like,
know.
so you moved into this new house that you were given, and straight away they were like, "Oh, this needs a clean." So they have spent the last like couple of weeks just gutting it from top to bottom, cleaning every single bit of it.
Question:
Right.
does Westa look like me?
Well, how long does that last?
An hour.
I'd say it's passed by this point.
Okay.
I know, he's a different kind of sexy now.
Did you say that out loud?
I was going to do myself, just very much to myself.
Make a stealth check.
Gab.
That'll be a 13.
Okay, so anyone who has a passive perception higher than a 13 probably heard that.
I do.
Really has a sleight of mouth rather than a sleight of hand.
Sleight of mouth. That sounds dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely. Holy shit!
What?
Oh yeah, you got the shield.
You're a buff boy.
You didn't notice that,
Yeah.
did you?
My passive perception is stupid.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yep.
It's a 21.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
I heard it.
That shield is good.
I want that shield.
A cleric with a sentinel shield, fucking OP as shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nothing
And you're not
surprising,
squishy
Reese.
anymore either.
No. Oh gosh. Okay, great. I'm gonna go put this on. I'm gonna go back home. You guys go do whatever. Hey, if you find a pastry shop,
You know
I've been
what?
craving-
Great minds think alike.
I've been craving strawberry muffins.
Okay.
Perhaps-
No.
I have a way of expanding the Wild Brew empire a little bit more.
Okay, I'm listening.
If there is no muffin shop in town, perhaps we could find an ambitious young baker and invest. Help them
What? we can have a hybrid. It can be a bakery, patisserie thing, but it's a sweet shop. Imagine
I like that.
wild brew pastels, wild brew rock, wild brew sherbet. You can sniff that right up.
I like the sound of that.
Sniff.
Is it just me, or does that sound like drugs?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, me and Forage used to do it all the time.
Oh, this explains so much.
That's definitely drugs. That's definitely drugs.
The
I guess
drug
I'm
is
right. It
called
was before
sex?
I even we hadn't really quite finished making wild brew yet, so am I a drug dealer?
Maybe sometimes.
Yes.
Oh shit. Reese, I think you and I have to have a chat about me having to repent my sins. I think I need to talk to your moon goddess.
I
I need
don't.
to cleanse my soul.
I don't think she really cares as long as it wasn't out of malice.
Oh no, we were just trying to have fun.
Honestly, I think she would have fun too.
Right on.
Maybe not, though. I don't actually know her. I just talked to her.
My mum might know her. No, wait, no, Fernie doesn't know that.
Fernie does not know that. Yep.
Metagaming.
No.
All right, well, either way, just don't tell my mum. I don't want her to think that I'm some sort of like druggie since leaving or not.
Do you think your mom's
like-
ever done anything?
Oh no, she's too far holier than thou. I don't think she even drinks. She's like you.
I will take that as a compliment.
What? You don't drink?
Do I act holier than thou, though?
Oh no, I mean like you're all holy. Like you talk to the moon and shit.
Because the moon has holes?
Does it? I was meaning like, oh
Wait,
dear
am
moon
I-
goddess.
Am I cheese?
And Brim just like look like does a double take at everybody and is like, and how does this relate to strawberry muffins?
Oh, that's right.
You're right.
I feel almost like we're all being on drugs. Fuck's sake.
Would we have hypothetically found a muffin shop in the 3 weeks we've been here?
Oh, I imagine that's probably one of the first things you did.
Okay, well,
Mhm.
let's go to the usual spot then.
On a side note, I think we need merch of Reese looking like cheese, saying, "Am I cheese?"
Yes.
Cheese?
Yeah, I feel like that
Like
needs to happen.
Reese's pupils just like absolutely massive, like having an
Commemorate
existential
this
crisis.
existential crisis.
Cheese?
Reese's Cheeses.
Oh my god. I was going down the avenue of like having like Reese look like Wallace and Gromit.
Oh wow.
What?
A big
Brody
ass
is
wheel of
grommet.
cheese.
Oh boy.
Cheese, Gromit.
Yes, yes,
no.
please, yes. Anyway,
So as
Muffin shop.
yeah, so you begin making your way towards the muffin shop that you located previously. Frike, you stop in your tracks as you feel a shift in the air around you. An all too familiar shift. And you feel the wind pick up. Sort of just to the right-hand side of where you are, down at a side alley. Some sort of arcane energy is building up. And the only reason you pick up on this before anyone else specifically is because it feels like home.
She'll keep a hand on her battle axe. And yeah, she'll shout for everyone else. What was that, Mike?
Sorry, I'm typing at the same time.
What is it, Mommy?
Something's happening. I don't know what.
You start to see in the area where the wind is picked up static electricity. A little bit like if anyone's seen Terminator. It's a little bit like that whole effect at the start of each film.
No.
Why is it? Why sparking? Sparking? No.
She'll kind of move Rhódania and Brim behind her.
Brim holds up his little pot shield that he made out of a pot lid and just holds it in front of him, pulls out a spoon, and he's like, "It's go time!"
I really feel like Brim is just the villagers in Tears of the Kingdom now, fighting with like a bucket on their head.
You know
Why?
what? Pretty much.
Oh, protect him. Protect him.
I can't say I'm there because Reese is toddled off because he's excited about putting on his new armor.
Oh.
That's fair. As you all look now at the space, you see like space itself begins to distort, and there is like a weird, like, visual bowing of space as the static builds up, and then there's a flash of light, and the static is gone, and as your eyes readjust, a lone figure stands there, holding a sword. Looks familiar, though maybe a little leaner, a little more rugged. Patrick, if you'd like to describe what they see. Standing in the street.
So standing before them, being shunted through a different plane, he kind of drops to his knee, but you see the stalagmite in this form of sharp pointed rocks as familiar. You see like almost like a black denim bomber jacket with like a fluffy kind of neck, and you see still wearing the regular old boots, but he's got like a almost maroon red jumpsuit on as it kind of like falls his knees, and the sword drops and the hammer's still by his waist. And as he's like kind of shunting around, you see that there's like a red bandana neckerchief around his neck as he's like trying to scuffle around and get back to his feet, but he's like coughing from being shunted through reality. Favos!
Do we recognize it as Connell?
100%.
Okay.
I will say he looks like he's in a bit of a rough state.
I'm gonna just go past Frike and just run towards him. Just shouting, Connell! You know.
She'll freeze.
Connell turns his head and is like he has a face of like pure like fear, and like he was in the thick of it, but seeing everybody, it's almost as if like he doesn't know how to express it. He's just like lost for words as everyone's there except Reese because he's trying on his new foot.
Yeah, it's very like disorientating because for you this was instantaneous.
It's you.
I'm back.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
Fronia, you're right in front of me, aren't you?
Yeah.
Connell's just gonna pull you in and just like he's hugged you tight before, but this is the tightest.
You really smell.
I do.
Oh, I miss you so fucking much. Where were you?
I've been living in a cave for the past 3 weeks.
Why?
We have no running water.
You just slept in a nice comfy bed. We have a house now.
Wait, we have a house?
Yeah, we've got a house.
With what money?
With what mummy? My mummy. And your mummy.
Money, cash.
It was given to us. Because we're the heroes. We're the Wyld Ones.
Hold up. We've got money now?
Aye, we got money. I mean, I've always had money. But, yeah, you guys have got more money now.
Holy shit. Connell's kind of like strugglingly gets up to his feet and he kind of lumps a bit over towards Frike. Hi.
Hi.
So I've been doing some traveling. Got to see a bit of the country, if you want to call it that.
With my brother.
Yeah, he didn't really give me much of a choice. He did tell me to tell you something.
Okay.
Morganeth?
Do I have any idea what that means?
So earlier today, you had a successful communion with the Raven Queen. And the very last word you heard her speak was that very same word. And it was tied to visions of a snowscape and a ruin inside the snowscape.
I'll add that Connell would be able to see the mark on her chest and the black veins that have spread toward her shoulders and her neck.
Oh no, that's starting to spread.
I have no idea what it means.
Would Phobos have mentioned anything about this to me?
Not this in particular, no.
But that word, I heard it earlier today.
Yeah. Phobos mentioned he had a really weird premonition. Didn't necessarily tell me a whole lot, just he's seen some things, and I literally, like, maybe we're talking minutes ago, he just told me Morganeth. Morganeth.
Okay. Just check the spelling on the map, excuse me. He didn't give you a choice?
It was a couple days after the tournament. You guys had gone to bed. I was sat having tea with my mum. And someone was knocking on the door asking me to come with them. It could have been anybody. I personally thought it was Atticus, because I haven't seen him. But no, it was your brother. He came specifically for me. So during the big encounter at the tournament with Kimura, if I remember the name. Your
But
father
not
had a great
really.
deal in that, but not really. Your father had a great deal in that. And Favos speculated that our grip was getting too strong, and your father would potentially throw more threats at us because we were becoming a bigger threat. And as odd as it sounds, by taking away your shield, you guys would be more defenseless and less of a threat. So Favos took me away, ultimately to let your father put his guard down a little bit, to essentially give a bit more breathing room. In return, he's been training me a lot. And I wish I had a chance to tell you guys what was happening. It sucks that I left you guys without saying anything. It's horrible. You don't understand how many times I've gone through in my head how I wanted to stay, how I wanted to just say, you know what, fuck it. If something's gonna come after them, I'll protect them. But there was an innate desire to help Favos, because he said what was happening in Shadowfell was much more demanding of my time. He's been helping me, and I've been helping him. I've also been a vigilante on the side, and he hasn't been happy about it. But I've been, yeah. It looks round to Rhódania and Wes and Greg. Yeah, it sucked. And I've gone over in my head 1,000 times how I could have done that differently, but it happened the way it happened. It's like some metaphorical god is rolling some dice and deciding our fate. But this is just a story that's being told. And I don't know if me being back here is going to be a permanent thing. But yeah, I'm just lost. I don't know what to do. Your brother...
Connell.
I know,
Sure.
sorry. It's a lot. I apologize.
No,
Man.
it's okay. She'll just put a hand on his upper arm. Any part that doesn't look like it's visibly injured.
Cool as fuck, by the way.
Yeah, that doesn't escape her notice either, but...
Damn.
I forgive you.
Don't forgive you, because I knew you fucked off to do like some saving and shit. That's what I told them. But I still fucking missed you.
My brother is a different story.
Why? What's your brother like?
He's a tough customer, I'll tell you that.
I didn't remember he was a part of my life. I didn't remember that he was my brother until recently, and I wish I could tell you what he's like, but
Oh.
I can't.
Verona just kind of squeezes, well, as usual, as high up as she can get. A hand, a wrist, an elbow, wherever she can.
She'll reach for your hand.
And just looks up at Frike and just say,
I know what it's like to not remember your loved ones, so I got you. The memories will come back.
He's closer to the center of all of this. He's closer to my father than any of us. He could have provided us the most insight into what his plan was. We could have done something, and he just leaves me out of it again. Like my father leaves me out of everything. Like I'm still a puppet on his strings at the end of the day.
You'd be a puppet if you let other people let you be a puppet. You know? Maybe you can be like a carnal action figure. Just kind of be able to pose your limbs by yourself. Just don't let them think. Don't think that. You're not a fucking puppet.
Frike, what you're saying may actually hold a bit of weight in the grand scheme of things.
What do you mean?
So you're saying that your father is controlling you like a puppet. Do you remember what happened with Kimura at the tournament? Another person being controlled. I know that was like a form change, but they were being controlled by your father.
Demra.
Yeah. So, but Favo says a theory that there's a higher in command on top of that food chain.
Right.
So not only is your father controlling everyone, there's a higher player potentially controlling your father. And a lot of our training has been involved scouting out and trying to figure out who or what this entity or person or thing, creature might be.
It was something Demra said before he died. He said I passed an audition.
Fuck.
I have no idea what that means, but it's just another in the long list of questions that I fear will only keep getting longer. It was... She's, looks like she's choosing her words carefully. I didn't know if we would all be together again. So I prayed for the strength it might take to find our way back. And I was visited by the Raven Queen. I keep thinking if I had the power to fight back, then it might make a difference. I just wanted, that's all I've ever wanted, was to make a difference. And the Raven Queen, she seemed to understand that. She told me at least some of my father's gifts were given by her. But that whoever this he is that is controlling all the pieces on the chessboard, that he's taken over. And I'm not sure what that means. I wish we'd found more answers while you were gone.
Well, listen, look. This is potentially the early stages of figuring out what's to come. And one of the things that made the past 3 weeks a little bit easier was the fact your brother has the same eyes that you have. So that made it feel very comforting. Every time he's stunning strike me in the gut, swear to Jesus that guy is strong. But listen, the Raven Queen hasn't just gifted you with all your kick-ass abilities. She has also blessed us with the privilege of knowing you.
Before the tears can fall, she will surge forward to hug Connell.
Hugs are nice.
Really
How you doing,
happy.
short sack? And he lifts Wes up as well and Frody.
Oh my god, when did you become so huggy?
I've always loved hugs.
You're more huggy than I remember. Okay, this is nice.
I'll say while you're having this big group cuddle, you look ahead, Connell, and you see a face that you didn't see up until now, as Brim Smallboy stands there, who, while all this has been going on, pulled some mud off the ground and put it through his feathers on the top of his head so that they would resemble Connell's head, and has ripped up some handkerchief in his bag to tie around his neck and stands there now with his spoon and his pot lid. Like, have no fear. The shield of the Wyld Ones is here. I will guide you as we go get strawberry muffins.
Oh my god.
Come on over, Brim. Bring it in.
He throws into the ground and just leaps into the air and glides over with his wings.
I don't even know how you're here, but you know what? I'm not going to ask that question. Where's Big Cat at? He's missing out on this sentimental family moment.
Oh,
Where is Big Cat?
he's on a catwalk.
I'm going back to the house. That's where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
Before
Unpacked the armor, so he's somewhere. He's probably off trying it on or something.
before she pulls away from Connell, she'll just I don't know how long we have you back for, but anytime you need another hug, you've got it.
And anytime you want any information about where you're from or about your brother, it might not be appropriate to come from me, but I can do my best to tell you.
I appreciate you.
And
You should see the house. It's great.
We have a fucking house. We have a house. What
You
the
said
fuck?
that. Do you fucking listen?
I don't believe it though. I've just got here.
Okay.
What next? You're going to tell me Bob is back?
No,
Yeah.
he's certainly not.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah. Back to the house.
Okay. So, for the sake of brevity, we'll say that you return to the house, make a quick stop off at the muffins shop, just to pick up a couple of dozen muffins. And as you return to the house, you see just exiting Reese. What does this new armor look like as you now wear it?
So this armor that Reese has got, he kind of had a vision in mind, but he wanted to get something that will protect him to make sure he ain't squishy anymore. So what he got was half plate. He got half plate armor. So covering majority of his body is this breastplate where right up at the sternum, it's a scaled kind of a pattern. And then it goes into a smooth, shiny surface that has a nice leather belt with a large moon belt buckle kind of emblem, kind of holding the belt together. And attached to that are tassets, where they kind of protect his hips and are in these beautiful scales as well that kind of wrap around his hips, kind of like towards the front and then down towards the back to kind of protect his backside a little bit. Then he has greaves and some gauntlets, and on his left side he has big pauldrons, not super big, but like pauldrons that kind of come up to protect his arm, and another nice like moon emblem that protects his armpit just right here. He also has like this nice blue cape that he's wearing that has a nice fur ruffle that goes around and down, kind of around the neck and down the armholes. And it just kind of seemingly billows without any wind, just on its own.
Yeah.
He's sick.
And Reese, of course, has his flute tied to his left hip. It's a little bit longer now that he can't really reach it on his back. And then the other side, he has his rapier. And to christen everything off, he has his holy symbol that he got made. Not in Zundanarg, in the other place. Just Berthy, thank you. Just hanging at his chest.
Amazing. And with your newfound passive perception of 21, as you step outside and you're just making sure everything looks prim and proper and pristine, your right ear twitches as you look down the road and see, turning a corner, your friends. More of your friends than you expected. Is that Connell?
I imagine the whole time Fernie is literally just talking Connell's ear off.
Yeah.
And that's
You're sat in your perch up in my head, stalactites, like.
And Brim sat on Feroni.
around my neck.
Yeah.
So we have we've all got our own rooms, and there's even like a couple of extra bathrooms, or at least that's what Wes tells me is a
Hold on.
bathroom. And we've got
Hold
a
on, you
little
can have
workshop and
You can have extra bathrooms.
hey,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a bucket out back as well if you want to use that. But
What?
I mean, I said it's for you, but everyone thought, I was just being an asshole. But I reckon you might have wanted to pee outside. But yeah, and then we've also got a workshop as well. There's a courtyard, so you can go do your fighty and practice. So yeah, we've got the whole shebang. I mean, I can't wait for you to see it. I mean, your mum's going to be really happy to see you, I reckon.
Yeah. I can't imagine how this affected her as well.
Connell?
Is that big yet?
Don't you be giving me that. You disappeared. You left us alone. Vicious mockery.
Inside check.
Do I have to save against anything?
Yep. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
What am I rolling here?
Wisdom saving throw.
TPK.
Wisdom.
TPK.
That is an 8.
That is an 8. You fail it. And so you take
Wounded.
7 points of psychic damage as Reese's words rattle around your head. How dare you leave us?
No! The emotional guilt has taken me.
Very heavy footsteps coming down the stairs, what I imagine there to be stairs.
Mm-hmm.
No good cause. Reese is fine.
No, Fronia, by all means, the way I left was shitty.
Shitty to say the least. Leaving this behind, and Reese will take the shield from off his back. Really?
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, you're now the shield of the Wyld Ones.
You look fucking sick. Look at that, like, amazing armor you got on. Look at him.
The
Oh
cape
my
billows amazingly.
Oh my god, how you doing that? How you doing that?
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Don't distract from this moment, Fronia.
Excuse me.
Mad.
Sorry.
She'll offer by way of explanation. Reese, it seems my brother intervened and believed that it would distract from my father's attempt on our lives if we looked fenceless by removing Connell, taking away our shield. My brother didn't leave Connell with much choice.
And your father is a fool, thinking that we are defenseless without him.
Mm-hmm.
No offense.
You're right.
All offense. All offense. You left us without a note. Without words, without saying goodbye.
Yeah. That's 100% correct. I didn't have much choice, but that still wasn't that wasn't good enough. Yeah. Not a good situation. And I don't expect everyone to just accept me back into the group and just continue as like this hurts. All I can do is apologize, but I don't know if that's good enough.
Reese is going to go in for an unarmed strike with his unshielded arm and is going to try to hook maybe his Connell's shoulder. Trying to do damage, mind you.
Oh my god.
I'm so
An angry
confused.
Victor,
What's
angry-
happening?
Me and Brim are still on him, aren't we? On Connell.
At the moment.
No.
Yeah, Rim just like, what?
You guys are up here. You guys are up here. I'm aiming down here.
Pull over.
Where is my actions? Hold on. It's been way too long since we've done this.
Are you on D&D Beyond?
Yes, and I found it. Thank you.
Yay. I helped.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine because that's a 5 to hit. But Reese will miss.
No, he
And
doesn't. Connell takes it.
Connell takes it? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Easy enough. You still take 0 hit points because Reese is weak. So he goes in for an attack. But with a shielded arm, he'll bring you in for a hug.
Oh.
We worried about you. Don't leave us without a goodbye, at least.
If I could have done it differently, I would have. It fucking pains me that, yeah, you don't know how gut-wrenching it has been for me. But I've been thinking about you guys the entire time I've been gone.
Reese will release. Tuck the shield back. Your spikes look cool. Are they pointier than normal?
I'm a lot more ripped.
Yeah.
Your drip is insane right now.
Gifts from the city. I was a little too squishy for their liking, apparently.
The shield's a good look for you though. Matches the whole fit.
It does, but it's not my shield.
And the cape? The cape? Fucking Slay King?
It wasn't my first choice. But it looks good, doesn't it?
I think at this time,
does.
Brim leaps off of Rhódania's shoulders and glides down to land on Wes's shoulders.
I know that we've only just met and you know, we haven't gotten to know each other, but it feels very awkward. Shall we start giving out muffins? I don't know what should we do? I feel very awkward. I don't like it when Daddy and Daddy fight.
Daddy.
I will say, just to kind of retroactively take it back just for a few, the party will have noticed that Wes has not been sleeping since Connell disappeared. And in fact, the only place they find him sleeping is passed out over his workbench. Wes hasn't said a thing because he is still crying since Connell came back as he rounded the corner and has been silent for the first time you've met him. And as Brim kind of lands on his shoulder, he's got the box of muffins in his hands. Oh, yeah. Forgot we had these. Why do you guys like them so much?
I think I don't know actually. We need context. Can we go eat in context, please?
Let's go inside. She'll open the door.
Ask Mommy to make some tea or something. Some moon lotus tea might be nice.
Connell's mom might want to have some private time with him too. Let's not forget that.
As you enter the home, the first thing you notice is the shatter of crockery as Connell's mum, who was in the process of putting some plates away that she had just been scrubbing, sees Connell walking through the door, runs over, grabs him by the scruff of the neck. Colin McGinnis, what time do you call this? Do you know how worried I've been? I've been up all night, every night. Not one word. How could you do this to your poor mommy?
Vicious mockery.
I don't know how you want me to respond. You said not one word.
She starts
I'm a
brushing off your brushing off your clothes. You're gonna get filth all over the house. You've just been cleaning. Go make yourself useful. Come on. Get yourself sit down.
Arnold scuffles and gets put to work.
And around about the same time, Veronia's mum walks into the room and sees. Oh, well, I guess it's time to put on some more tea. Sounds like we'll need a lot. Veronia, do you want to come and help me, dear? It still feels weird calling you that, but you know, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, Mommy. Usual folks? Moon Lotus, is that alright? Or mild brew? What do you want?
I'll do some moon lotus.
Moon Lotus?
Moon.
Alright.
Aren't you working on a special blend, mild chai?
Nearly done, but you can give it a go. I mean, I'll make it. I don't want to give too much more work for Mum, so but yeah, I'll make you a chai.
Thank you.
Where's love?
How special? It's kind of sheepishly says that as he just keeps his eyes locked on Connell.
Oh.
You want a special chai too? Do you want me to put a drop in for you?
Enough.
Okay, I'll put an extra drop in for you. Rock boy, what you having? What you having?
Give me.
I would like. Just because you've been God knows where else, you'd still have to use your fucking manners.
May I please have a glass of water because I haven't had anything decent to drink in weeks.
You may have a glass of water, but also I'm giving you a ginger biscuit as well. Mammy, order up.
You know
Oh,
what
it's probably at-
you know what you were just saying about being respectful and asking nicely.
Hi.
Do you not think Mommy order up could be a wee bit more respectful to your elders?
I'm not done that way. Can you not take like a bit of banter, Mammy?
Oh, it's so
I don't know
easy
where
to pull
you
your
were, but it
fucking
sounds like it
leg,
wasn't-
love.
Well, I don't know where you were, but I'm pretty sure there weren't any banter where you were. So
Oh, that's a long and complicated story.
Oh.
We're going to have a talk at some point, and yeah. Your wish is my command, my princess.
you're welcome. All right, I'll help you. Let's go. I'll get some gingy bitties out.
Okay. To all get yourselves sat down, tea and biddies, or whatever we want to call them, are
Ginger biscuits.
distributed.
Ginger bitties.
Titty bitties.
Reese would like to sit next to Wes.
Ooh.
As tea is being prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Tink. Tink.
May I? Reese is asking to put his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
As he does, he casts Calm Emotions to kind of bring you back to center.
Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Thanks, big cat. Woof. How did you know?
I have shed my fair share of tears. It's not that hard to hide. Or it's quite hard to hide, not that hard to see.
Yeah. He came back.
He came back. And I don't know if it's for the better or for worse. But he's back for now.
Well, I mean, we don't need him anymore. I mean, look at you. You're now the new shield of the Wyld Ones. I honestly think you're probably better outsourcing him than we are. He's got to have a new title.
This is Shield. That is not a title that I want.
Well, what title do you want, Big Cat?
This is not about me. Why are you deflecting?
I don't know. I think I just don't know what I should be feeling. Connell's back. We're all here. You have your new friend Brim. Apparently, muffins are better than gravy rings now. I don't know. I'm feeling a billion things, but I think I'm feeling good right now. And I'm just deflecting because I want to enjoy the moment.
Then enjoy the moment. And it's also okay to cry. But it's not okay to dwell.
Yeah. Can I dwell on this? And kind of just gestures to the rest of the room as everyone's sitting for tea.
It's not okay to dwell.
Then I won't dwell on them. No crying. No dwelling. No tea. No wild brew. No wild brew. No dwelling. No crying. Crying. Okay. You can tell I'm out of it, can't you?
No. I couldn't tell a mile away.
Shoot.
You'll be okay.
We'll be okay.
A feathery hand lifts over and copying Reese to some extent. May I?
Oh, God.
We like consent.
Yes. Brim.
He places a hand on your wrist and casts heroism.
No dwelling. No dwelling. No dwelling on the past.
Oh my, I like that timbre.
Look, we haven't been properly introduced. You seem like a nice small boy. Not the original, obviously, but it's very clear to me that you fit in quite well with this group, and I don't know much in this crazy world, but, well, it's okay to have validated feelings, and it's okay to feel overloaded by them, but Big Cat has a point. Dwelling on them does not do you any favors. It usually leads to a more complicated solution, if that makes any sense. Like if I fell out with somebody, if I had, I don't know, if I had tied Rhódania's shoelaces together. I know she doesn't wear shoelaces or shoes with shoelaces on, but just suspend your disbelief for one moment. If I did that, thank you for the subscription, Tally. Just suspend your disbelief for one moment. if I did this and it led to an argument and we fell out and I was upset and I was crying, of course I would want to dwell on it. I love Rhódania. I wouldn't want to fall out. But the more I dwell on it, the more it will feed anxieties and upsets, and then the problem would grow and grow and grow into something way worse than what it originally was. So that's what dwelling does. It is better just to recognize this is an upsetting thing. And my feelings are valid. But I will use this to be better. And I don't think you would have found your way into this group if you weren't capable of doing that. So I'm getting away from the original point. My original point was that I just wanted to make you feel better. But I'm new to this. I don't know. Is this work? Reese, is this good? Am I doing good? Is this... I don't know.
You're doing your best, and that's what matters.
That's all I need to hear. So, yeah. Chin up, small boy.
I think Wes will scruff Brim's feathers on the top of his head. You know, and kind of looks to Reese too. You guys make valid points, but I think you misinterpreted the reason why I was feeling the way I was feeling. See, you think of dwelling as something that can be awful. And yeah, usually. I haven't been able to sleep until now. But dwelling reminds us that happy moments exist. If Connell didn't have us, then how could he think about coming back? Protecting everyone here. If he didn't dwell on the good memories. Well, when I fell through the portal and you guys found me, the point wasn't to dwell on the bad, that I didn't know where I was going. It was to dwell on the good. That I had met an old friend and made new ones. Dwelling, reflecting are all two sides of the same coin, reminding us we need to anchor ourselves. And well, I think the Wyld Ones are going to be anchored here for a while. If Zundanarg's one indication, then dwelling and reflecting on all the good you've done here, that gives you strength. So I'm crying, sure, but they're happy tears. Because it means we're all here. We're all back. And what's not good about dwelling on that?
You're all right, small boy.
Scruffs here, Brim's head again.
Well, if that is your definition, then dwell all you want.
Got it. Dwell and cry. Dwell and cry. I don't know how to complicate. Can you calm my emotions again?
Once a day, buddy. Once a day.
Wait, you said you couldn't sleep? Okay.
I cast sleep.
Valid.
I imagine that Rhódania's coming through with all the tea with her mom and just sees Wes just suddenly pass out and like,
Oh well, just I'll have this tea for myself then. I'll put 2 drops of brew in there for nothing.
Oh, no.
Haven't drank it yet. What? My tea! You got your own tea. Here's your fucking Moon Lotus tea. I even put a biscuit on there for you.
I mean, thank you, but I'd rather not blow up our house.
Fine, if it's in small quantities, it's okay. That's what we've been testing. We had a shot of it, before we left for the shop earlier.
Insight.
I was waiting for that.
We were all waiting for it.
Yep.
Oh, that's cocked. Oh, fucking first made mistake. Doo 14.
Okay, I wrote deception. 17.
Okay. As long as that house is okay.
No, it'd be fine. I mean, we are I mean, we're in the process of making a non-alcoholic, non-magical one, aren't we? So yeah, be okay.
I thought that was mild brew.
Think of it like a juice box for kids. Mini brews.
Is brew okay for kids?
It'll be fine as long as it's got no magical properties.
As
The Moon
long
Lotus tea. Like the Moon Lotus tea's got a bit of things, but it's more calming effects. Did I not tell you that?
What did I just say? Don't dwell. No stress. No stress.
So I'm handing you the tea. It's all sparkly and shit. There you go.
Let's go, Joy.
Nice. Is there anything in the tea?
Oh, it's just Moon Lotus tea. Don't worry. I wouldn't spike you unless you asked. Mommy, here's your wild chai. I put it
Thank
extra
you.
spicy for you. Here is your very exciting water, Cornel. And here's your biscuits as well.
Oh my god.
Well, sorry.
Love that.
Sorry, Miss McGinty. I forgot to ask what you wanted.
Oh no, don't worry about me. I have to make sure everyone else is fed and watered before I sit down. Don't you worry. You just do you.
Brim, would you like, I'll have Wes's drink. I can make him a new one. Do you want my one? Just my mild brew. Brim?
She's like handing it a cup of mild brew in front of Brim and just like,
Are you going to answer me? Brim, are you right?
He's not responding at the minute as he is still dumbfounded that it's the first time he'd ever tried to cast the sleep spell because he just assumed he would be able to do it and it worked.
Oh.
So he's kind of just like,
I don't know if this is good or bad. What?
Would you like some mild brew? You look like you're tripping balls.
Thank you.
Are you asleep? I mean, what's
I-
up with him?
I don't know. He must have been so tired. He must have been exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I found him a few times in the workshop asleep over his stuff, so I usually just chuck a blanket on him and don't want to disturb him.
Good that he's getting some rest.
It's very good, very good. Yes, very good. Ah,
just
mean,
gonna,
for-
like,
I mean, a grown boy needs his rest.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the cup of tea that was supposed to be for Wes, and just kind of like whiff it under his nose and see if that does anything.
Come on. Wiki wiki. Eggs and bakey.
Rhódania, make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
thank
do-
God I did. Okay.
You do have advantage because of persuasion.
I got a 19 because the first one I got was a 2.
No.
Okay. So fortunately, being the first time this was ever cast, and Brim's still figuring out spellcraft because this is all very new to him. The scent does awaken you from this brief 5-minute power nap that you suddenly found yourself having.
Alright, pal.
Fuck's sake. Oh, tea's ready.
Do you have a nice nap? I put in 2 drops in there for you, okay? But don't tell Reese, but I said to him in small doses that it no magical effects. So if any shit happens, I'm sorry. But I think that's something we do need to get back to once you've done with your naps.
I can't hear you.
Oh,
Okay.
damn it. Damn it. I'm actually whispering.
Okay, so don't tell Reese, but I said to him that only small drops and doses ends up not doing much magical shit. So if things happen, I'm sorry, but on another note, we do need to get back to that. We haven't done any work on the brew or other shit for a while, so I put 2 drops in there for you.
This is how we start Reese on the track. This whole thing of abstinence for no wild brew. I think with the microdosing you can change it.
Hey, it's good for you microdosing. So yeah.
And Reese, since you're sat right next to him with your passive perception of 21, how do you react to all this?
I'll just sit there, sip my tea. My ear flicks a little bit. And I'll turn a little bit to the side. Put my tea down. Pick it back up. Try and act normal.
I didn't put any in your tea. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah, no, he trusts you that you didn't put any in his tea, but
Oh.
he's trying to make it seem like he didn't hear anything you guys just said.
Do you think he noticed us? I think we're in the clear.
God, we're really good at this secret whispering shit.
It's
What are you guys
unbelievable.
whispering about?
But she doesn't whisper.
Grim, you know it's rude to whisper. Only we're allowed to. Anyway.
I wasn't whispering. You two were. They were whispering.
By the goddess, will you guys just shush?
Why we're whispering.
Gift of gab. 2 gold coins. Okay.
Really quick. Frag will take a sip of her tea and put it down. And then she pulls out her sword, lifting her braid, which has gotten surprisingly long. She'll look at it contemplatively for a moment before the sword comes forward and she hacks off her braid.
Ah!
So that,
Reactions to the chai, but not that.
think about Natalie Dormer in Hunger Games Mockingjay. So all of her hair hangs to one side because the sides of her head are still shaved, but it's also now very wavy because it's been in a braid.
Oh.
Wow.
That was a bit random. Why'd you cut your hair off?
Time for a change.
Fair enough. If I had a haircut, people would, yeah.
Yeah. You'd be naked.
Okay. I don't want to be naked then.
You'd be like my one friend who... Oh, that's a story for later. Oh.
Oh, wait. I know. Like, they, like, got no hair at all sort of thing.
Yeah,
I've heard about cats like that.
yeah.
Hmm.
His hair never regrew. Kind of disturbing.
Oh, did he drink some wild brew?
No. It was winter.
Oh, no. They must have needed lots of jumpers then.
Oh, no, he was... So, He's quite floofy.
Well, floofier than you.
Oh, by far. By far. He had the greatest mane of us all. But it was winter.
Mhm.
Got a little too close to the fire.
Oh.
Oh no.
I bet the
what I
smell was
assumed.
terrible.
Oh, it was absolutely terrible. It's actually why my voice sounds like this. But it's like,
Oh.
you know how like humans burn off their eyebrows and it never like returns?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Same
Oh,
that
no.
happened with him, but
What was their name? Maybe we can send them a jumper. I'm not very good at knitting, but I'm making socks.
when did you start doing that?
Oh, I always have it in my pouch, just in case.
Oh.
Hobbies are nice.
He was the second best hunter. He still is. But second best hunter underneath my father.
Mm.
We just called him long hair.
Sorry. What you call it, Mickey now? Loser.
No, but we call him his scales because I mean a fish has no hair, so we just call him scales. I thought it was funny. Okay, anyway.
Wait, that was a joke? Oh, I can fix that.
And Brum will cast Tasha's hideous laughter on Feronia.
I love you, Mai.
and then he realizes that he doesn't know how to break his concentration on it. So for the next minute, he's just like,
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. She won't stop. She won't stop. What?
and after a very uncomfortable minute, the laughter stops.
My sides hurt.
Oh, maybe you'll finally have those abs they've been trying to get.
Kind of lift. Well, no. Well, yeah, no. Lifts her skirt up and just.
I think I see you.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
That is a child, Fronia. Put down your shirt.
I'm 36.
Yep.
Oh, so I'm a child compared to you then. I'm only 33.
Wait.
Frank's probably the only one that doesn't visibly react to that.
Do islands live the same length of time as an Arakocra?
What?
So that again.
Arakocras have a life expectancy of 40 years old, don't they? Do islands have the same life expectancy?
I've never actually looked up what the life expectancy would be. Let's have a look. Let's find out together. Oh no!
Went from small boy to senior
On
small boy.
average, around 130 years, reaching maturity
okay.
at the age of 30. So
Okay.
Oh, so he just hit 21, or for you guys, 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
near enough.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
And as the laughter subsides, we'll go ahead and take our 5-10 minute break as the reunited Wyld Ones enjoy being reunited. We'll see you in about 5-10 minutes.
Up now.
This is day 474. Dr. Samuel Carver recording, as always. As of this day, we are officially on our own. Communication has been reduced to local transmissions within a mile of base camp. Word has not yet reached our ears of any potential rescue, even less word of a cure. Hope continues to dwindle. It's strange to think back to the days before, watching America consume itself on the news and thinking, it'll never reach here. How wrong we were. Our supplies will probably last us another week at best. But with the long nights of winter on the horizon, the danger escalates further. If you were to ask me my honest opinion, we have 72 hours at best. So, if you're hearing this message, then rescue has arrived all too late for us. But, to the few who remain, against all odds, I wish you luck. And remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light.
The world has changed. The coming of calamity and those who rose up against it. Victory was gained, but at a cost. The lone swordsman lays dormant. The country without rule. A people fractured under the anxiety of what is yet to come. But within these fractured lands is something thought lost to time, but not lost, merely patiently waiting. And now, with no champions left standing, there will be no will other than mine. Renounce your petty gods and worship me, for I am Majora. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?
And welcome back, dear friends, to the 1 year anniversary of the Wyld Ones right here on Quest Junkies. I forgot to power any of the Discord announcements, which was oops. But never mind. We're still having a good old time as we rejoin the Wyld Ones in the midst of a relaxing reunion back at home base. Tea and biscuits have been distributed, and some catching up is being done. Some well-needed catching up. I will say, you've been slowly just enjoying the moment, and it's getting to sort of evening time at this point. And you're all pretty chilled out. I imagine this is the first time in a while that Connell's had a chance to really relax. But how's Connell feeling?
I would say Connell isn't like the entire time when everyone was like having tea and stuff. Like he was kind of like he was enjoying the water, but like his mind is elsewhere. Although he is present, his mind is just like, right, I'm enjoying myself while something awful is probably happening to someone else. So like while at this later point in the night, Connell is, don't know the description of like the house, but Connell is outside, kind of like maybe about like a raised wall or like a half fence or something. He's just kind of standing and he's like looking off in the distance stoically.
Sure. It's a beautiful night sky as the sun has gone down. Like it's clear sky. The constellations are all out and about. I see a couple of hands raised.
I'd like to go out and just kind of like stand with Connell and just have a quick chat with him. Is that all right?
Of course.
No, it's not.
Cool. Okay. Well, then you can fucking sleeping outside then.
No, we're not role playing in this game. We're going to just sit in silence for the next hour.
Alright, pal.
Can I join you guys later?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
absolutely. Huh? Oh, Rhódania.
I've just realised that, in the whole commotion, I've not shown you to your room yet. I saved you a nice one, made sure that you had and to be honest, the best room. Do you want to have a look at it?
Yeah, just give me a little sec. I don't think I'm ready to see the room yet.
Oh, okay, I'll keep the surprise then.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think I'm ready to be fully back with you guys just yet. So till then, I think my room should stay not my room till then, if that's cool.
All right. Well, I'm patient. I'll get the refreshments when you are ready to stay with us for Evs. I'm just glad that you're back even just for a little while. Missed you.
You see, there's something different about you, Rhódania.
How do you mean?
I don't know, like, we've known each other for such a long time now, and there's just this aura of confidence. And yeah, like, I feel like when we met, you were like a scary little cat, but now you're almost like this independent, strong. I don't know. Feel like you can stand on your own feet now.
See, so yeah. I mean, I kind of had to. When we found out that you had left, don't tell her I said this, but Frike was in a fucking bad way. I almost had to take matters into my own hands. But since then, I like to think that I've tried to be the rock in a way. And yeah, just try and be supportive for everyone. And I've been learning some things from Wes as well. I can see why you're friends with him. He's really nice.
He can be a bit of a joker, and he knows how to get right in at you, but when it matters, he's always there.
Yeah. And I've been learning a couple of things from him as well.
You've been wearing a couple things from him?
Learning!
Oh, sorry. It's been a while since I've heard your voice. Yeah,
it has been a while.
That's it.
I thought it might be as much the adventuring's got to your ear holes. But no, it's we've been coming up with a couple of ideas and filling around with the moon lotus seeds that I brought back. Looking at wild brew, and I kind of want to have a wee bit. I feel like there's more of this place, this building, this city we're in. I think there's more to explore. Got a few things to tinker with,
So is there any talk of what's next for you guys?
Not really. I mean, we've just kind of been, waiting for you, listening out for you, patiently. I mean, I've not really been waiting. I've been kind of, because I know you've been away doing something heroic, and I knew that you'd come back eventually. So I've just been plodding along, picking up odd jobs here and there. I mean, Frike brought up with a brilliant idea for us to expand the Wild Brew enterprise, and we might be in talks with having a muffin shop with adjacent to a sweet shop. You never know. Still in the talks of that.
Oh, just like that Leomon's Tiny Pizza Hut and Taco Bard.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen those. We've seen a couple of those around.
So I mean, I say it's inspiration, not stealing ideas, because we're doing different things. But so we're looking at that. It's very early days. That's mostly what I've been focusing on. Then of course, Reese has been getting on. See, he's no longer squishy. Got his cool shiny shit. And then I've been bonding with my mommy. She doesn't know where my dad is, which is not a surprise, so.
Don't say it, Pat.
What?
Her dad's still like getting milk.
Oh, he's very far away.
But yeah, we've been bonding. Your mum is fucking amazing. She's so funny, by the way.
She is incredible.
You really get it.
She had to be.
But what happened with you?
So I got to the Shadowfell. Favos quickly introduced me to everything. We got the training so I could try and bring out that power I used during the tournament again.
Mm-hmm.
I've only been able to do it once, but I feel like I could nail it under the right circumstances. It's a little bit tricky. And yeah, it looks back towards like the sunset. You just don't get this there. It's constantly in darkness and shadow and cloud but I don't know, there's magnificent sights, but in a different way than seeing a sunset. And you can kind of tell what the ruling and what the effects of the country, or not country, the
Kingdom.
the plane and the realm, the kingdom is having over the land. A lot of dire situations. I've a lot of poverty, people being captured and being forced to work under the king, and it's I feel like there's a lot of stuff for me to do there, and I hate that I'm doing it alone.
Stopping you from going back or taking one of us with you. I can get all shiny. I can help with that.
What? Patch? Couldn't hear you.
Sorry, I was muted. Feronia and Connell, I've just sent you both the DM.
Okay. Stop talking about the next plot line.
No. Absolutely not.
But yeah, if you want me to help, I can come. The rest will be fine without me.
No, like you said, you're the rock of the grip. And frankly, without the heart of the Wyld Ones, how can they continue beating along?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is, without realizing, this is just something I have to do. There will be a point where I think I'm ready to come back, but I don't know. I
think you need to make that clear with everyone else then. That your stay may not be permanent. I mean, I know that, but I don't want to be the messenger.
Yeah, I feel like I have, but just to reiterate with everyone that this is, I don't know how I'm going to get back to Favos, but yeah.
I'm very proud of you, Connell. I mean, you've come a long way since the first time I met you, but you've come even further since the tournament. I mean, aside from being ripped and looking all cool and stuff. Like,
I'm so ripped right now.
I know, Jesus Christ, I don't know how. But yeah, just remembering you fighting during that fight against Barbara. What's her name? Deirdre. I don't know.
Debbie.
Deborah. Yeah. When we were fighting against Deborah. Sorry. We were fighting against her when you went all like, ugh, hard and shit, and like,
That was so fucking hard. Oh, so hard.
I love you, Pat. And you're like, and like, you were fucking badass. And I know you said you've only been able to do it once since, but I didn't become all starry and shit, you know, like that. Took me a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, like with this responsibility that's been thrust upon me,
Really hard, isn't it?
yeah, it's been tough, and like I've just been thrown into it. But I feel like where I am, I'm making a difference. But I'm not forgetting that Rhódania needs my help. Needs my help too.
I get that.
I think the important thing to remember about this whole scenario is I don't know what's coming, but the four of you guys should be ready for something. I don't know what it is or what form it's going to take, but just know that in the Shadowfell, I'll be fighting the same battle, just on a different plane.
Okay.
What we're doing
Like a
is
mirror.
hopefully trying to. What we're doing is hopefully trying to prevent it from getting worse.
Frey
Yeah.
emerges from the shadows.
Hey.
Hi.
How's your tea? Do you want any more? I can make you more. I'm gonna put another pot on. Do you get? Yeah. Just gonna walk out.
Sure. I didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I just assumed everybody around here is really good at picking up and stuff. Like, watch this. Race. I bet he heard that.
Ear twitches from like 100 feet away.
We've been a little on edge lately.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing you caught quite a bit of that, yeah?
Yeah.
It pains me, but I can't stay.
I won't claim to understand my brother's motivations. I still feel like we're working with less than half of the information that we should have. But if this is what you've been called to do, then that's what matters.
Would you like to know a little bit about your brother?
Yes.
So, your brother is one of those people that, you know, when you give somebody a time and they say, "Oh, I'm going to be here for 7 a.m." Great. He gets there at 7:30. You're like, dude, I've been waiting here for a full 30 minutes waiting for you. not very punctual. He has this thing about oranges. I don't know if it's a texture thing or if it's like the flavor. If he sees an orange, he's just like, doesn't like it. Fine with the color, just not the fruit. But I can tell deep down amongst all his crazy little quirks that he has a deep respect for his family. He's at the moment he's a little indifferent about his dad, for the obvious reasons, but he talks so highly about your mom. Dakira. And he told me that you guys used to play hide and seek when you were kids. Agonia Rock. You guys would very, very great tactics for hide and seek. You guys would use your teleport thing to zip out of the way before you get caught, and then hide somewhere else. And it was always Rock that got caught because he couldn't do it as well as you guys. He also said that you were very easily spooked as a kid, which I find hilarious because you're probably the most stoic out of all of us.
I'll say that at the mention of her mother, tears quietly start streaming down her face. But she doesn't interrupt.
So, Morganath. Something about the way Favos told me that it seems very important that you guys go there. Just
it's a place?
Yeah. Again, very split second he told me about the place. Okay. Just name, I don't know what's there, but there's maybe something's there.
Could be.
Who knows? It could be a physical link between the two realms.
Can I hold your hand?
Connell holds out his hand.
Takes it. It's still strange. My family was mostly an idea in my head. And I would be lying if I said that my chosen family has felt whole in your absence. But I understand. You see, she kind of looks toward the sky. Tears still sliding down her face. Whatever's happening to this world, I hope we can make a difference. I got a response from the king of Ethereon.
Oh.
I sent him a letter a long time ago, it feels like. But
Yeah. God, when was that?
he said, we have the support of the crown as we investigate the reconvergence.
That's great. Wow.
And if we wanted, we were welcome to visit the library and try and learn as much as we can. It's an option, but I think we might have to shift our priorities.
Well, maybe whatever is in Morganath and the Convergence, maybe they're interlinked. Maybe it's interlinked with where we went to, where it was all snowy.
Maybe.
Everything's going to be okay, Frank. Everything. The difference between me leaving this time and last time is I get time to actually prepare to leave as opposed to be taken.
It's better.
And
this way.
oh my god, your brother is gonna grill me for telling you all this stuff. I swear, like, you think someone called Favos would be a lot more cool and respect. The guy is a stickler for the rules and he can't even make it places on time. Swear to God.
He may not be willing to hear me out, but would you deliver a message to him for me?
Absolutely.
Tell him it wouldn't be the end of the world if he were to let me in. And I don't like the thought of not being beside him to face this battle alongside you and him. I'm not happy with his decisions, but I just hope that there's still a world to come back to when all of this is through. because I'd really like him to be my brother again.
Connell takes off like the handkerchief that's like around his neck, and you see like little. You need to remind me exactly what it was, but you know the pendant thing that
The button.
the button, like there's like a little chain on it, but like it's scratched and like ragged, as if it's been through the wars. But like Connell's got it like around his neck, and he's just like, in ways you have been fighting the battle alongside your brother. Your love and support has been protecting me more than any shield could. I know all I'm offering here is metaphors, but it's all I've got. But yeah, when I come back, I'll be stronger. I'll be a Riptor, and no dragon's breath or shadow dancer's thing or some possessive voodoo ghost bitch or a siren. None of their things is gonna get through us or through me. Got that?
I got it.
Okay, I think you deserve it, and I kind of want to test something with your brother. So Connell's gonna kind of kind of arms up high, as he's just like, stunning strike me as hard as you can. I want to prove something to your brother.
Okay.
Maintenance.
You did get advantage earlier as well.
I'm like, wait, how do I do that again? Okay.
Well, you rolled a hit, and then but I'm willingly accepting the hit. So I have to roll the save. Is that the way it works?
Constitution save.
It is a con save.
Okay.
It's a 16 to hit.
Well, 16 on the dice plus 4, so a dirty 20. So yeah, I take the full. So I got a dirty 20 on the save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! No, I'm looking at the wrong one. It's plus 7, so that's a lot more.
I'll say that she aims for the pectoral because part of her doesn't want to aim for any vital organs to add to the injury.
Yeah, Connell, and like as much force or pressure that you put into the attack, like he like stays firm on his feet as like he's like trembling a little bit. Your brother's gonna be so pissed. Holy shit. You got so much stronger.
It's been a while since we sparred. I'm a little out of practice.
Connell takes your hand. And he's like kind of like gestures to your knuckles after from where you probably walled them. So what you're feeling here, just remember that feeling every day until I'm back, all right?
Her heart flutters a little before she answers. Okay.
If Frank turns away, Connell's just going to go...
Stick to the heart and you're to blame.
No, he's fucking wounded after the attack.
Yeah.
I'll say about this time, a voice creeps into your mind, Connell. Familiar voice. Phobos. Who rolled very high on stealth and has been watching this whole time. I'll give you till morning. I think you need it. And that's it.
Connell?
What?
You look like you spaced out for a minute there.
Yeah, say, I left my Thoron behind in my mum's, but so I haven't heard a single bit of music. Your brother is so fucking uncultured. Can we remember the skyship when we had that little party?
Of course.
We played music. Can we?
Can I make an insight check?
Certainly. What are you attempting to insight? And you do have your advantage still.
I do. Okay. Why he spaced out in the middle of conversation, just because it's been a while, and I don't remember him, she wouldn't remember him doing that, so.
Okay. Connell, you can either roll persuasion or deception. You don't have to say which. Just give us the result.
Persuasion or deception?
Yeah.
I got a 15.
Oh, okay. Connell got a 19.
19. I think, Frike, the thought enters your mind that there was more to that, but your emotions are a little wild at the moment, and part of you just wants to enjoy this moment for however long it lasts. because for the last 3 weeks you've not. I suspect it for Frike. It's felt like Frike has not been able to breathe properly for the last few weeks. But in this moment, it feels like you might be able to.
She'll sort of recall where the instruments are kept. I'm assuming there's a dedicated space for everything in the house these days.
I would assume that the boron would be in Connell's room with the rest of Connell's belongings.
Yeah, be nice to get the band back together.
Let's do it.
She'll head for the house first.
Should we take the party into town? I mean, we are heroes after all. Why not have a random hero street party?
Sure. I'll tell the others.
Okay. So to gather up the instruments, you head towards Connell's room where the boron is.
Connell doesn't go in the house. He's just like waiting at the door for everyone else.
An expectant Feronia is stood by the door, nonetheless.
What, the door to the room?
I imagine you're. Well, you tell me. Actually, it's you know. Would you be out by the front door, or would you be by Connell's room? Or
I reckon I'd be probably by Connor's room, just thinking a lot, just like a little bit sad that obviously he's not going to be sticking around for very long, but obviously acceptant as well. But my paw is gripping very tightly to the doorknob of his room and hesitantly opening it.
Right, Rhódania? We'll just keep it as it is. It'll be a nice surprise when he stays. Okay?
Do I notice that Frike's there?
yeah,
He
Frike will be
would've-
coming in at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't. What do you need?
Connell suggested we gather everybody up and get the band back together in the city.
Okay?
He just needs his boron.
I'll get it. I know exactly where it is. I'll meet you downstairs. Okay?
Okay. She would go and find the others as well.
I'm gonna hesitant.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna hesitantly open the bedroom door and go in. She knows exactly where the boron is, but it takes her time. She walks into the bedroom. There is a freshly made bed. Freshly made bed with a big banner across the wall saying "Welcome back," and a couple of gifts neatly wrapped and tied with a bow, labeled for Connell. Goes under the bed and pulls out a very small wooden box, like a crate almost. And covered with that, it's like a little sheet, and in there is the boron. So she just kind of For one night only, folks. It's, the band's back. Switches the light, closes the door, and locks it.
Okay.
Bit of brevity. Should have said levity. She'll find Wes, and where would Wes be?
So I think when Frank finally finds Wes, it'll be in the lab, just the workshop. And I imagine that the workshop has, like, it's on the top section with a window, a large window kind of overlooking the street. As you walk in, with a big production that you probably would never have seen before. The windows open, they're cracked open just enough. And in the windowsill, you see 5 little figures of the Wyld Ones. There is a gravy ring cut in half, and a little Connell and a little Wes sitting next to it. And interestingly, you find 2 other figures, one incomplete and another one you've never seen before. And as you walk in, you realize Wes's neck looks a little naked, as the bandana is now over his head, as is the goggles on his forehead. Hair put back, and his typical studded leather vest is non-existent. It's just a jumper with a hood. He's sitting in the windowsill with a whiskey glass of wild brew. You guys having a party? And turns back to you.
We were about to take it into town and get the band back together.
Slides, jumps up from the windowsill. You don't have to tell me twice. Just tell me where we're going and what kind of chaos we're about to spread.
Do you play an instrument?
I think I tried as a kid. What are you thinking?
Oh, I don't play any myself. It's just when we've put on these spontaneous concerts in the past, I dance.
Oh, you meant that. Literally getting the band back together. All right. No, you know what? We'll figure this out. I've probably got something. Are we all going now?
Think so. Yeah.
Okay, give me like a minute or 5. I'll meet you guys down there, and just immediately shuts the door for the workshop.
Okay. She'll find Reese in the interim.
Reese rolled a 27 on stealth.
He's like up on the ceiling. No one's gonna find me. Let's find him.
Interesting.
She'll shout. We're getting the band back together. Thought I'd let you know. Just like the good old days. She might wait for a minute or 2, but if there is no response, then...
What are you doing? Reese is behind you. He's not in his room.
Ah! Connell suggested that we find our instruments and find a tavern to play at, like we did all the way back in the beginning.
I suppose if he's leaving soon, might as well have some fun with him while he's still here.
Yeah. Wes is seeing if he can find an instrument as well.
If he needs a lute, I have one. I'm gonna bring my flute, though.
Amazing.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There he is.
Oh, God.
Represent.
Assuming we're all kind of gathering at the front door, she'd look for Wes, and has he found any instruments?
So he comes stumbling down, and you don't actually see an instrument. You actually see a smith's tools kit that he's made from his all-purpose tool. And as he comes stumbling down, we're actually playing music tonight. I was here to get shit-faced.
We could do that too.
We can get shit faced. I'm playing music, Wes.
How could I forget
Better when you're
also?
shit-faced.
Brim, remind us, do you play any instruments?
So Brim, who is, to quote the great Sam Reich, has been here the whole time. As he stands by the door, like just leaning, like in a pose that he thinks is cool, with a strap around him, with what in the real world would most look like a diddly bow, which is a homemade one-string guitar.
Yeah.
And
Is it made
he's
from like a crate or something?
yeah, it's literally like a bunch of scrap wood, and it's very very
Very
rustic, shall we say, very Brim. And he's there, and he's like, I have waited for this moment for a long time.
That boy. Incredible.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Brim, yes.
Brim, yes.
Okay, so if we're all ready, then we come out of the house and...
I'm ready to go. Are we having pre-drinks? Get our whistle wetted.
Let's go.
And with that, the group descends upon Zundenag for a night of music, alcohol, chaos. I'd like everyone to give me a group performance check. Let's see how this really goes.
How in the world are we rolling? Are we getting like the best one, and like everyone's rolling, or how do you want to do that? It's like acceptable advantage.
I'm trying to remember what I have to do for my pipey bags.
Well, just everyone give me a straight performance check.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is good.
Nice.
19.
16 for Brim.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled
17.
I rolled a 10 on the die for a total of 19.
Okay. Oh shit! I okay. It was a 16 plus 7 for Brim, so 24. He twanged that diddly bow.
Yep.
A gift from Road to El Dorado.
Literally. that's an out request. An out prompt.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 14.
14. Okay.
I was trying to look for my thingy, but yeah, 14.
Okay. So, on the whole, pretty good rolls. Moving from tavern to tavern, with a crowd growing with each visit, you continue on until the late hours, the early hours of the morning. And I think, feel free to correct me, but I'm going to make an assumption here just based on how I know this group. I don't think you returned to the house. And I suspect this might be a suggestion from Connell. And please correct me if I'm wrong. But I think the suggestion is made that you spend the night around a campfire in the nearby woods. Thinking back to the many times you've done that before, just looking back at memories.
Yeah, absolutely. I can imagine before leaving the house, Connell would have among all the different pubs, Connell took a docket book waiters used to write down orders. Mm-hmm. Connell takes that in a pen, and whenever everyone else is caught up in the festivities, he's gonna write notes for each of the party, so that when he does get taken again, he has something to leave them at this time, correcting the errors of his ways. How dare he travel?
Very wise.
But yeah, he, like you say, he makes his way to the woods to set a campfire.
Mm-hmm. And that's where you finish the night. Is there anything you wish to go over or do before you fall asleep?
Can we headcanon that we all fall asleep in the pose that Pat drew of all of us?
It's the whole reason why I suggested it. I am literally looking for that art right now so I can put it up on the stream. Oh, it's in the server.
Well,
yes,
I was going to
100%.
say, there's going to be Wild Brew in the picture anyway. I like to think that Wes and Fernie have been having a back and forth, almost like drinking whiskey, but with brew. So
Reese is watching in horror.
I will say during the intermittent wild brew drinking, Wes has been trying to teach Brim how to throw an axe better than Connell.
Oh no. Oh no.
Interesting.
Wes, yes.
Let's find out how well he does.
All the guidance.
I gotta take a picture of this.
Tell me
Is it
tell me
20?
That one.
Or
if it's a
what?
nat 1, that's going to be hilarious.
It's either nat 1 or nat 20. Oh no.
If it's a nat 20, I'm going to be so proud. If it's a nat 1, I'm also proud.
Hang on.
Well, guess what? I rolled a 26, bitches.
No one cares about you.
Let me just
my moment
post this in the chat. That would be a natural 1.
Well,
Oh no!
On brand.
It gets Fernie
I'm
in
so
the gut.
proud.
You said it to me.
each one of us has to make a dex save.
Oh no!
Oh
Uh,
god.
I'll say
Roll
with
those
a
ones.
with a nat 1, he Brim, because he's a bit sozzled as well, because you guys have been out drinking. He's like,
Okay, all right, I'm going to. You see that tree over there? Yeah, she's going to get it. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get it.
Which tree? There's 3 of them.
and as he pulls his hand forward for the throw, the axe isn't in his hand because he's just. Because as he pulled it back, the weight of the head of the hammer, the head of the axe, just pulled it out of his grasp, and he didn't notice. He's,
Where did it go? Did I throw it so far? I didn't even see. What?
And then
Yeah.
That
Brim.
was so
I think-
good.
the
It was
Connell
so
picks up.
quick. Go ahead.
Maybe I am a vigilante.
You sure are, little buddy.
Oh,
Oh man.
Hells yeah.
Wes.
Yeah,
Reese is gonna
yeah,
stop
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
I would. Let's not while he is completely sloshed, please. I don't.
Can I have
I
a
don't
go?
think any of us want to die.
Can I have a go? Oh, the picture.
Yeah, you just gotta go find it. I don't know. Reese, I don't know. He's pretty good at it. It was so quick I didn't even see it. See how there's those 4 trees over there? Normally when you're drunk you would see 8.
Oh, that's right. I'm dealing with a bunch of children right now. They're all
Where's it?
drunk.
12. Baker's doesn't. You know what I mean? He did it. This helped him out. Good job, Brim.
Been training.
I am the small boy. And he just starts singing this song. I'm
Frank
just
will
a
join
small
in.
boy. Everybody loves me.
He is just a small boy from a small family.
Yeah, he's from this monstrosity.
Na.
Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
Mishmilla.
No. Will not let you go.
Amazing.
Is Queen canon in Rhódania?
I mean, it is
That
now.
was-
The
I've had
Raven
to
Queen is.
I have had to canonize worse things, so look, it's fine. So unless there's anything else, eventually, one by one, the group finds themselves to sleep.
And Connell slips the note into like everyone's like pocket.
Oh, my heart.
And as we close tonight, when morning comes, Connell will be gone. Returned to the Shadowfell to continue his work. But rather than ending
Cut me out,
things
I did low.
on that image, as you can see on the stream overlay, the last thing we see in tonight's session is this wonderful art provided by Pat. Let me do that so I can get a better view of it. In the nearby woods, the Wyld Ones, celebrating being together again. And while they may be apart for some time once more, the wait will be worth every moment. And the reunion comes again. And that is where we finish for tonight. A massive, massive thank you to everyone tuning in for tonight. Always a pleasure to have you back at the table, Pat. Looking forward to bringing you back long term when circumstances allow. But I would like to ask everyone in the chat, please give some hype for Pat because, man just got himself a new job, which is amazing. So definitely deserves some celebration. And in general, just some love for this table because it is past midnight. So I can officially say, guys, we've been doing this for a whole year. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I
Did you get me?
I could spend the longest of time explaining what the last 12 months has meant to me. Thank you so much for the gift subs. Bree, you're amazing. I could spend forever explaining that. I think rather than doing that, I would just like to spend at least another year telling stories with you guys. Is that okay with you? You down with that?
No, absolutely not.
I mean,
That's already, are you?
fun fact, the Pixie, thank you so much. Fun fact for everybody, when this campaign began, this was me saying, okay, if streaming doesn't work out for me this time, I'm not doing it anymore. Like this was make or break. And it's been such a journey, and in the best way possible, and I owe you guys, with obviously with the exception of Wes, who came into the story later but was supporting us from the beginning. The rest of you, you were the first people I reached out to for Quest Junkies, the rebrand, and this final chance, and you said yes, and you agreed to be part of this crazy story, and it's an honor to do this. So I would love to keep doing this with you. So
Thank you for telling a wonderful story and having us.
I merely facilitate the genius that you guys bring to the table.
We're still just getting started.
Absolutely. So, with that being said, my dear friends, let's go around the table. If you'd be so kind, please introduce yourself, plug anything you got to plug, and give us your favorite moment from the session. Starting with Rhódania.
Hi, I'm Mai, aka Mai the Pirate. Tonight I played Rhódania, our Circle of Stars, Feelies, Druid, Artificer, wild brew extraordinaire. You can find me on social media as Myrit the Pirate or Myrit Pirate. On YouTube and Twitch, I am making my comeback on there after having a little bit of a hiatus because burnout's a bitch. Yeah, you can also find me here on Wednesday nights as Jimothy Brassfangs III Esquire, the not so eloquent College of Eloquence Bard Rogue. Well, we've done Vampire already, and yeah, that's for now what I'm doing. As my favorite moment, I gotta admit, like I loved having the moment, again, selfishly saying my moment, but Connell and Rhódania outside, just like that kind of little moment was just really lovely. And Pat, I've missed playing with you. I really have, and I fucking missed you. And I know we'll play again. It'll happen again. I'm taking a leaf out of Rhódania's book and being like, you'll be back soon. Yeah. And I still can't believe it's been a fucking year. It's been a year since we had the start of muffin time. So
It's muffin time.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's muffin time.
Yeah, and look
Your hair's
how
fucking
far
blue
we've
now.
grown. And it's longer. Yeah, it's even longer. It was like here last year. But yeah. Yeah. Well done, guys. Proud of you all. Love you all. Mush mush.
Feeling is very
Mush, mush. Thoughts and prayers, present thoughts.
present thoughts.
That's Fridays.
Well, thank you so much, Conal McGinnisy.
Hello, everyone. I am Patrick, aka Patins. Sometimes I draw art, but on the very occasional Monday afternoons, I play Conal McGinnisy, Earth Genasi, Runai Fighter, Shield of the Wyld Ones. It's been an honor to come back to protect you all. baby, I'm still a fucking shield of the Wild Ones. You all have your own monikers.
In
I
your
just
heart,
haven't revealed
baby.
them yet.
Oh, 100%.
Heart of the Wild Ones. Yeah. Soul of the Wild Ones. The brain of the Wild Ones. The fist of the Wild Ones. Yeah.
Wait, what am I?
The fist.
Oh,
the claw.
Piston.
You're the bitch of the Wild Ones.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, for psychic damage.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, it's been absolutely amazing to come back and play. It's literally all I've been thinking about. I've been torturing Patch the past 3-4 weeks, being like, so Connell's doing this in the downtime, and he's doing this, and to also plug something that I've been doing is I'm working on a side comic to detail along the way what Connell is currently doing while in the Shadowfell. Obviously, it takes a lot longer to draw a comic than it is to, say, a 3-hour D&D session. So the timeline is the second Connell is taken to the Shadowfell by Favos. And yeah, don't ask me when updates are coming. I'll post them as and when. The Joy of the Bombed music video is officially finished. Patch has that in the vault, and whenever we talk a paycheck deal, that's whenever I'll say the go ahead to release it.
Could be sometime. I'm currently in Canada. I'm posting a vlog series that I never really planned to do, but it's a thing now, of my journey on TikTok at PatTunes, Instagram at pat.tunes, and there's also a very big, huge announcement that wasn't made, and guys, spam the chat. Patch got engaged.
Yep.
I know, right?
Cool.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, I got a nat 20 on a persuasion check. That was, oh boy.
Yeah, ponies if you got them.
I mean, it's a funny thing when you know what someone's gonna say in that instant, and yet when it happens, you're like, oh my god.
There's
We did the thing, and yay. That was one of the reasons why we took a break, because I needed to devote all my time and attention to that.
My favorite moment of the session was just getting to be here again. Like, I was so worried that I wouldn't be able to make this session in particular because it was such a milestone for the group. And being a part of the community really helped coming to Canada, because while all the people I know are currently asleep or getting ready for bed, there's a plethora of North Americans still there to chat with and tell me what food I should and shouldn't eat. But no, I'm so incredibly blessed to be back at the table, and I can't wait to be back another time soon.
And we will be here with open arms and eager smiles when you do. Thank you so much. Moving down the overlay, Wes.
Friends, thank you for joining us for the 1-year anniversary of the Wyld Ones to another and another until the heat death of the universe. I have been Wes. I'm Mike in the real world, literally, Grim in chat. I think the most profound friendships are the ones that you can pick up no matter how long you've left them for. And my favorite moment of tonight's session happens to be seeing Connell pick those back up with Frike and Rhódania and Reese, and seeing them having changed and knowing that things are going to be all right with the Wyld Ones, that what he's doing is great, but to see his friends grow and to see those small moments together, I thought was genuine and beautiful. And whenever you decide to come back and can come back, you'll be seeing more of that growth.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Moving down once more. Frike.
Hey guys, I'm Bridget. I've been Way of the Long Death, Shatterkai, Monk, going through changes. 1 year, it's officially my longest D&D campaign ever. And I couldn't think of a better group to have gotten back into this hobby with. To have gotten this passionate about this story and making sure it gets told so that it reaches more people and it gives the same kind of warmth that we get to experience every week to a wider audience. My favorite moment that I just have to highlight because it hit me out of left field, Connell saying that he found comfort in Phobos's eyes because they were the same as Frike's. First of all, Pat, soul of a poet right there. That is one hell of a line, and you delivered it flawlessly. I loved it.
I mean, watching the Barbie movie really changed. I just realized that I'm Kenneth. Ken enough?
You are Kenneth.
You are enough. I love you. Man.
I love you, man. As far as where you can find me, we just wrapped our 4-part series of Vampire the Masquerade. First in, I believe, many more. I could easily see running a couple of one-shots. Actual one-shots this time. And while you can typically find me here Monday afternoons for me as well, this Friday I'll be joining Curse of Strahd with Patch and crew, and my friend Bree will be DMing, and I'm so very excited for that. And then as far as writing goes, might be wrapping up a certain project that is kind of an extension of Bad and the Beautiful. It's a side story that, if it gets finished, I think it's going to possibly reach a much wider audience, but we'll see where that goes.
All the excitement for that. Also, because I know more than you do. Thank you so much. Reese.
Hello there, my friends. My name is Wyatt Larson. You can find me across all platforms as Wyatt or the Wyatt. I am MM stands for Mythmaker, so I am a storyteller and mythmaker, if you will. A couple things to plug. If you'd like to see me, if you're going to be at Gen Con, I will be available to meet if you see me walking around the various halls of Gen Con on this Friday, and Sunday. Sunday. But yes, that will be fun. Besides that, I'm really excited. I will be doing GMing for Kobold Press while at Gen Con, so I'll be running 4 tables while there, so that will be a lot of fun. Let's see, what other things do I need to plug? Oh, Rose City Comic-Con in Portland, Oregon. I will be there as an influencer. You can also go meet me there. It will be end of September, one of the weekends there. So if you're going to be in Portland at Rose City Comic Con, come say hi. And then, oh Lord heaven almighty, I have not been making content as of recent, so sorry to those who have been wanting Felix or any other content, because a burnout is a bitch. Thank you, Mai, for saying that, because it is. Burnout sucks. So but I've been taking care of myself, and I hope all of you guys have as well. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to plug currently. So my favorite part of the session. To be honest, I personally didn't know which way Reese was going to be when he saw Connell again. And angry Reese. I personally was like, oh, angry Reese. Oh no, oh boy. Okay, cool. Well, he's just gonna be seen as a floofball, but that's fine. But here we are. And he was absolutely terrible and did no damage, but it's fine. That was probably my favorite, is like seeing Reese not happy. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like to think that, like, we've seen Angry Reese at Rhódania many times. Seeing it at Connell, it's like a whole new avenue. I think it maybe it even surprised Reese that much, and that's why there was no damage.
Yeah, maybe.
Now imagine if he was disappointed. That'll be like proper damage.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
That'd be real vicious mockery.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. And I've been Patch, your ever humble dungeon master. I played everybody else, mainly people's mothers, it seems, which is always interesting.
We don't have mother issues. Oh.
Oh my god, Patch's mommy.
Mommy.
Burns. It's canon.
Mommy, sorry.
That's a whole different kind of conversation.
It's like, wait,
Sorry,
Madeline isn't
Mommy.
here.
You can find me here all the time. Quest Junkies is my home away from home. You can also find me over on QuestJunkiesUK, the fantastic channel that helped make Quest Junkies what it is today, which at the moment is on hiatus as John is recovering from a dreadful war with some terrible beasties from the nether realms of the depths of Faerun. I don't know. It's wishing you a very, very speedy recovery, my friend. But when QuestJunkiesUK does return, you can find me there every other Friday as part of Chisenta's Journey, playing the sassy yet classy Order of Scribes Kalishtar Wizard Cleric, Kellen Sturgrove, who actually, recently, very similar to Reese, is now no longer squishy after picking up some armor. So, very, very, very good. But yes, here on Quest Junkies, as of this week, we now stream 3 times a week. Every Monday for the Rhódania Chronicles. Every Wednesday for the Wildmount Chronicles. And starting this Friday, every Friday, take a trip to Barovia with us as Bree, aka Bree the Tired, in chat, takes us to Stradalicious, our gender-bent nightmare in Barovia, as the Countess Strad von Zarevich will destroy and terrorize a group completely full of mommies. 100% mommies. It is a mommy fest, and I cannot wait to get started. I will be playing alongside a cast of wonderful people, including, as aforementioned, Bridget. And, oh boy, yeah, it's going to be a real fun time. Can't wait to get into that. But
wait, holy shit! Is Mai not playing in this?
Cough.
The chosen one was not chosen.
She's been dethroned. Holy fuck!
I like to imagine if she had been chosen, her character's name would have also sounded similar to the two of ours, Pat.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
been able to handle it. No
Fun
one
fact,
been able to
as a
handle
bit of a preview, mine and Bridget's characters have very similar names, and it has already been mixed up so many times, which I might have presented a remedy to that scenario today. So, but we'll see when we get started on Friday.
Oh.
My favorite moment is tough, as it always is, because there's always so many. I think if I'm honest, the moment that I realized that we were very likely to end with the scene that we did with the art that Pat drew, I had been hoping to find a natural way to make that a canon thing. Because it is an absolutely astounding piece of art. So to have that now fully realized in the canon is something I've been hoping for since it was done. So thanks for providing that. And yeah, just a whole year. Thank you for putting up with me for a whole year. My longest running campaign. And long may we reign. So with all that being said, we're going to love you and leave you. We're going to go find some dear friends to go raid. So let's have a look here. Let's see who is online right now. It doesn't look like any of our usuals are on, so I will find someone to raid. But in the meantime, my dear friends, happy 1 year anniversary. Love you all. Can't wait for the next 12 months. See what chaos we bring. And all the love to you at home. And we'll see you on Wednesday in Wildmont. Good night, guys.
Night.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Great being back.